Welcome back to the channel. I'm Devon if you're new here, and we're starting off this morning getting into work. I have 4 Poshmark packages that I need to send because I reduced everything on my page to $3. So if you want anything on my Poshmark, I'm gonna link it below. It's always linked below, but everything is $3 there. So I have to go drop off a few packages, and they were pretty hefty packages. I feel like I got rid of like half of the stuff that I have, so I'm really proud of that. But anyway, I'm Devon if you're new here. Like this video, subscribe to my channel. So many fun things coming up. I'm just really excited for this vlog. It's gonna be a very fun one. So let's go to the post office, drop off these packages, and then we're gonna regroup because I'm doing a content day with Lauren. I've been back on my Instagram grind. I just feel like for a few months, I just was not being consistent anywhere. Like I just fell off the ball in so many places of my job, and now I feel like I'm finally back on. My partnerships are slowing down. So I'm really getting back into just being creative again, and it's super fun. So let's go drop off these orders and then we'll get on with the rest of the day. Just finished in the Pottery studio. I got all of my stuff done that I need to for my family's presents. I'm making one for my mom and my 2 sisters. I feel like I could figure out something to make for my dad, but I just think it's a kind of a girly thing to gift to somebody, so I think I'm just gonna find something else for my dad. It's so difficult shopping for my dad for the holidays. I don't know why. I feel like it's mainly because he just buys what he wants, and also he really loves golf, but there's only so many golf accessories you can buy someone. So I typically just buy him like a gift card to his favorite golf course. I want him to be excited when he opens his presents. Not that he doesn't get excited by us getting him that, but I feel like it's the same thing every single year. I'm also holding my hand here because there's such a glare. I need to get my camera cleaned, but it's gonna take 5 to 6 weeks, and that would really knock me off of my grind of uploading a ton. So I'm going to do that at some point, and I'll just switch to my other camera while that's happening, but it's huge. So I need to, I don't know, I feel like I might want to stockpile a few videos and whatever. But anyway, I have a few returns to make now. I brought a snack with me so that I wouldn't eat out, but I have a return to Old Navy, Sephora, and Free People. And I need to relax on the shopping. I just placed an order this morning after I said I was done, you know, shopping for myself. But, you know, I just get in the mood sometimes. But anyway, we're gonna go to the mall, return those things. I'm going to park literally right outside of the stores that I need to go to so that I'm not tempted to go anywhere else. Returns are just, they're not fun, but then you know you get the money back and you're basically making money at that point. So this is gonna be a very fruitful day for me because I'm making a ton of money, a ton of free money. Anyway, let's hit the road. I stayed strong and didn't make another purchase. I think I just caught a gnat in my hand. Ew. Just got home from all of my errands. I returned all my stuff and I tallied up the totals. I think it was like $400 of stuff that I returned. Came home, I showered, ate some lunch. This zit is just evil. I washed my hair because I hadn't done it since I got it braided. Right now I'm just gonna oil my scalp. I put this on not every day, but just after I wash my hair, and if it ever starts to feel like a little irritated, I will do the As I Am, the blue one. It's for like an itchy scalp. And then afterwards I'm gonna put this on, put a scarf over my braids. They actually still look very nice, like they're not really frizzy. And then I'm gonna put a scarf over my hair and blow dry just like the roots. Because my hair is so thick, if I don't blow dry my roots, this is really gross, but it starts to like grow like a fungus. It sounds disgusting. I have to blow dry my roots, basically, long story short. So I'm gonna do this off camera because I don't want to flash you. Friends, it's Saturday and I haven't been the greatest at vlogging everything that I've been doing this week, but yesterday I did a whole bunch of nothing. I filmed that, I guess the last thing I filmed actually was that event that I went to, and I'm telling you guys, in my ripe age of 27 years old, I feel like I take one sip of alcohol and the next day I'm out. Like, I can't do anything. So that was really what yesterday was, but I'm happy because I got to bed early. Not really early, but you know, I didn't do anything last night. I made a nice dinner. I've been hooked on Vanderpump Rules and I just can't wait to finish this godforsaken show because I can do something else with my time. But I am on season 9. I'm almost caught up and I think the new season comes out in the new year, and I just like need to get through it. I need to see the whole scandal. I feel like, unfortunately, I have seen some spoilers, so I know what happens basically, but I just recently saw the spoilers, so I kind of was able to watch like with brand new eyes the entire season up until like very recent. But anyway, right now I'm heading off to my pottery class. Not class, I always call it a pottery class, but it's like a studio. I have a membership that I go. I can go whenever, but I'm heading there. I'm gonna get in 4 hours today because I learned that I only have 25.5 hours out of the 40 hours that I need to be able to go whenever I want. Basically, my studio is a ceramic studio that they provide everything to you. Wheel sessions that you can book, hand building sessions, and also glaze sessions, but they provide everything to you, and they have beginner hours, so it's like you can go in when they're staffed, and it's better for people who are new to the studio because you can ask all the questions that you need and they can provide you guidance. But once you hit 40 hours, I guess you're considered someone who knows the studio and can be in there, like you're trusted to be there on your own. So you have to hit 40 hours for that, and I'm at 25.5. I thought I was like much farther along, but it's okay because I have 4 hours booked in today. So maybe I'll book in that last 30 minutes to glaze something if I have something to glaze, just so I can get to 30. I'm really ready to be able to just go in there on my own with like no instructor there. It's not that the instructors really do anything to prohibit me from, you know, doing what I want to do in there, but they're only in there on like Monday. They're only in there on specific times. So it's like I have to book when they're there, you know? And it's not like it's a routine schedule every single week. They're there at the same times every single week, but you know, I want to be able to go when I want to go. And I think I also just would love to be able to go earlier in the morning. I don't love waiting until, you know, this time to go. So we're heading there now, and I'm gonna have a fun little day to myself. I was gonna be going to SantaCon today, but I just couldn't do it. I don't want to be drinking all day. I don't want to be hungover today. I don't want to feel awful tomorrow. And I didn't really do much work yesterday, so I do have a few more things of work to do today. But I'm so happy because I had this one partnership that I was a little stressed about that was around Thanksgiving time when I was in the talks of putting it together. And then right when I got back after Thanksgiving, I had to film that very next day. And and submit it the very next day after that. And I was like, okay, like I really hope they like this. And I had asked to extend because I was like, I just can't give you guys good content if I have to turn this in like the day after I get back. So we extended, and whenever I extend my deadlines, I'm always like, okay, the pressure's on. I'm asking them for more time so that I can create better content, so the content needs to be better. But yesterday they gave me like feedback on the content that I submitted, and they loved it. So there's a few things I have to change about it, but I'm so happy. Like honestly, there's just something so, like I am such a words of affirmation type of girl, especially with work. Like when someone tells me I do a good job, it's like, I don't even care how the thing does when I post it online. Well, I do care, but I feel like I just want to be able to create good content for the brands that are paying me to create good content. So that's just always a good feeling. So I'm feeling great today, but we gotta go because I'm gonna be late for my session. And I can't wait to show you guys what I'm making. Hopefully my stuff will be done before I leave for Christmas. We'll see. Look at how cute my little mugs turned out. So cute. I'm obsessed with this. Giving it to my mommy for Christmas. Lolita. So cute. Good morning. I'm gonna say happy Monday, but I'm sure you're seeing this on a Sunday. I came down to National City, which I've never come to National City. I've never come to like below downtown in San Diego, if you guys are familiar with the area, because I feel like there's just like, I don't know, none of my friends come down here. I don't know anyone who lives down here, so I don't really know what to do here, but this like clay company is down here. It's called Freeform Clay. They sell a bunch of supplies for clay and ceramics. So I really wanted to get some different glazes. I think I was talking about this prior to this clip, because my studio, they have a ton of stuff, but they only have specific colors for underglazes, and I really wanted like a blush pink. I wanted like an electric blue. Like I just wanted other things, and they only have primary colors. So they have Roy G. Biv. That's what they got. Is that what they have? No, they literally have red, yellow, blue, and black. That's not even Roy G. Biv, okay? But is Roy G. Biv red, orange, yellow, green? Honestly, I don't know. This is not for me to... I don't need to do this right now, but I got a ton of colors and I'm gonna do a little haul, so I'm gonna set you guys up. Give me a beautiful little box. I got 6 because I don't know, I just like wanted a few other colors. So first I got this lavender. I don't think it's gonna look like that. They showed me a photo of what all of these look like. And then I got electric blue. Super cute. I love that color. Rose because I love pink. Blush because I love pink. China white because I feel like that could just come in handy. I think you just need a good white color. And then also eucalyptus because I feel like that is just such a stunning color, and I love like pastel colors, you know? So now that I'm done with that, I actually need to make an invoice, and I'm gonna do it right now while I'm sitting here because I don't wanna forget. I have been trying to get paid from this one company for a little while now. They didn't have the correct payment details, and like the way that they paid me, the way I have mine set up just doesn't work out. So I need to send them my bank account and routing number. And I don't know when this happened, but I guess iPhones had an update where you can kind of intercept a voicemail. Like someone can be creating a voicemail for you and you can still answer the phone and be like, hello? So this man was leaving me a voicemail and he was talking like mid voicemail and I was like, hello? And he was like, ah. So I need to create that. I told him I would send it to him before the end of the day. So I'm just gonna do it now because, you know, we gotta get paid, and then I have a few returns to make. I got this leather jacket from somewhere. I don't even remember where it was. I need to remember because I have to go back there. But I bought it, wore it a few times, and it just does, it's not what I wanted. I really wanted one that was a bit more vintagey, like not as shiny leather, you know, like a bit more worn in leather. And I don't really enjoy it that much, and it was $100, so I'm like, I don't need that. So we're gonna do that. I have a few other things to do, and hopefully I'm crossing my fingers that all of my stuff is ready at my pottery studio, because I'm leaving on Wednesday, which is in 2 days, and two of the things in there are Christmas presents to my family. I definitely should have thought about this months ago, but I kind of did think about this months ago. Like I had started all of them before Thanksgiving. So yeah. Also yesterday I finally finished Vanderpump Rules. I'm completely caught up with it. There are some shows that I just have such a resistance to watching, like Selling Sunset, Vanderpump Rules. I just didn't want to watch them when they were popular. And maybe that's me trying to be different. But I literally watch them and become obsessed, of course, because I love reality television. But Vanderpump Rules, it was kind of like losing my attention in season 9, beginning of season 10, because there just were too many new people. Obviously, the whole premise of the show is that they work at this restaurant. None of them work at the restaurant anymore. Of course, because they grow older and they do other things and they don't need to work, they don't need to be a server at a restaurant. But I feel like, especially when the core, like Stassi, Jax, Kristen Doty, like when all of them left, even though I hated Kristen Doty, hated Stassi, really didn't really like Jax. Like I didn't hate them, but I just didn't really vibe with them. They were so irritating to me. But when they left, the show kind of lost its substance, I'm not gonna lie. And then they started throwing all of these new people in, which obviously no one wants to watch new people. I'm sorry, but like new people coming onto a show that's been around for a decade, no one's going to be super invested in their story. But this last season with the Scandival, that crazy. And I'm going to be the first one to say, I love Katie. I love Katie. I feel like she's very misunderstood, and I feel like she is the victim of a man who has this puppy dog acts like he's like sweet and like so innocent, but in reality he's a terror to be around, because those are the scariest types of men, who just seem so innocent on the outside, but really like, I don't know, it's like weaponized innocence. Like he, oh my gosh, I could go on and on and on about how much I love Katie and how I feel like everyone's always like, Katie's crazy, Schwartz is so nice and kind. And it's like, the man was actually evil to her. Like, am I the only one who thinks this? Because the worst thing about watching a show later than everyone else is you can't be a part of the discourse online. So if any of you guys have watched Vanderpump Rules and you know who I'm talking about, please comment below, because I need to know that I'm not crazy in thinking that Katie is so misunderstood, that she really just wants to be loved, and that Tom Schwartz is the devil reincarnated. Like, I do think he's a nice person, but he never stuck up for her, and that's his wife. Like, honestly. And I also feel like maybe it's because I've been victim to this before that I'm just like just screaming at the television like, oh my gosh, like when is he gonna stick up for her? I'm talking about these people as if like I just caught up with them at lunch, but also what are our thoughts on Lala? To be honest, I feel like the things that come out of Lala's mouth, my inner thoughts. Like, I feel like she's saying what everyone is thinking, maybe at a heightened volume, but she is saying what everyone is thinking. There have been times in the past when she's been way out of line, but I feel like this past season, especially around Raquel saying like, I wouldn't trust you around my man. She does say a lot of things, like when she was talking about Ariana, how she's just a wet blanket, or maybe she said that about Katie. I think she said about Ariana. She does talk about people a lot, which is something that I'm like, come on, Lala, like you're on TV. You know that this is gonna air. At least censor yourself in that way, but I don't know. I also love James Kennedy. I'm sorry, I have to say it. He's an awful person, or he has been an awful person in the past. He's not an awful person. He has exhibited awful traits, but I feel like he's had a major redemption. Sobriety obviously helped him a lot. Like, he's operating as a functioning human these days, but I love his new girlfriend too. I think Raquel is literally, even before this happened, I'm sitting here giving a 10-minute dissertation on this show. But anyway, Raquel, my last and final words. Well, I'm going to talk about Tom Sandoval too. So Raquel, I never really liked her. I thought she was just like kind of dense. Like, it's like it takes all of her brain power to like put together a sentence, which it really irritates me. I don't know if I give off that vibe, but I'm just like, come on, like, get it out. Come on. Tom Sandoval, I also never really liked. I think he thinks he's better than everyone, and he is just like, he low-key thinks he's the #1 guy in the group. That's why I think he blew up so much when Jax was like, I'm the #1 guy in this group. Like, if someone said that to me, who I was in a group of friends with, I would just be like, okay, girl, like, okay, you're embarrassing yourself. I wouldn't be like, come on, what do you... Like, I think Tom Sandoval, he's also so outrageous. Like, and the thing is, Tom and Raquel, they do outrageous things and expect people not to be outraged. Like, what did you expect was gonna come of this? What did you expect? Anyway, I'm about to go do some returns and go to my pottery studio, hopefully pick up my pieces. I'll show you guys because it'll be right before Christmas when this vlog comes out. And actually this will come out on the day before Christmas, I think. So I'm not scared that my family will watch this. I don't think they really watch my vlogs anyway, like live. My mom will tell me sometimes, I missed you, so I watched your videos today. And I'm like, okay, Mom, thanks. So hey, Mom, if you're watching. Before I go, I wanted to show you guys the results of using the face drops on my face. Obviously, I mixed it into my serum 2 nights ago on Friday. I feel like my skin is so glowy. I am sitting in the sun right now, like my face is in the sun, but I feel like, I don't know, I feel like it did something to my skin. It didn't do a huge change. I know some people said that it makes their skin orange. I obviously haven't experienced that. I did a full syringe on, a full little drop on my face. So this is the product of that. I guess a full drop would be similar to 12 drops, like a full little squeezing the whole thing. Is it called a syringe? I don't know. But yeah, that's what I did, and I feel like my skin is glowy. I don't have any makeup on, just sunscreen and vitamin C serum right now, so let this be your sign. But I think I'm gonna try some different self-tanners because I'm going to Mexico in the beginning of the year for a birthday, and I want to be glowy. I like hate when my skin looks so dull, and I feel like it's something that only I notice. So guys, it's the next day and yes, I am in the exact same outfit. I washed all of my clothes yesterday and I just don't want my clothes to be dirty. I don't want to dirty up more clothes, so I'm wearing this again. Hope that's okay. But I wanted to talk to you guys because I finished this book last night and you know, I can't say that I really loved it. My mom raved about this book and I don't have those same feelings, but it's a historical fiction book and basically it's about this woman who is an apothecary and she sells this certain mixture to women to kill their husband or, you know, kill men. And you learn that in the very beginning of the book, and then kind of how everything happens you learn as the book goes on, and it flashes between present day and 200 years prior to that. And honestly, I think it was a good book. It was a quick read and I did enjoy it, but you know, it's hard for me to enjoy something that's not super summary. I think it was well written and you like the characters, but it's just like, I hate that I need a summary read. So I'm gonna return this to the library today and check out a new one for the next month. I think I'll walk and do that a little bit later, but as for right now, I just have a good bit of work to do. I don't know if I showed you guys my pottery pieces, but these are my family's Christmas presents, like part of them. But I made this for my sister. I made her another thing. I made her a bigger bowl for like ramen because she makes a lot of ramen at home. But this I think will be super cute for her jewelry. I also regularly get my little sister jewelry, so this will be cute for her jewelry. And these are like my first pieces I've ever made all by myself, so they're not the best. Like, there's definitely some separating and whatever, but I don't know, I feel like this is very cute and she'll love it. And then I'm gonna send her a bigger bowl that I made for her that hasn't gotten fired yet whenever it's done. I know I showed this one. This one is for my mom. I'm absolutely obsessed with this one. It says her name in there. I don't know if you can see that, but it says Lolita and I just think this is so cute. So I'm gonna struggle figuring out how to put these in my suitcase, but anyway, this is the next one. I made this for my sister Jordan. I thought that this glaze was gonna drip, but it stayed exactly where it is, so it just looks a little bit messy. Again, this is my first time I've ever made something like this, and it's also like stinging. Like, it sounds like a little ant has a hammer that's like going at it sometimes. So I need to test it and pour some hot water in these two just to make sure that they're okay, because obviously this will have hot coffee and this will have hot soup. But I think the pair of this one, so this is the little plate that I made for her, the pair of this with this, super cute. I love that. And I made this one on the wheel and then I just hand did this one, but I really enjoy that. I think it's so cute. But anyway, today is gonna be a huge work day. I just went on a walk and I feel like I want to create some reels, schedule some photos to go live on Instagram. I also kind of want to make some goals for next year, like figure out what goals I want and then start to make my little rebranding pitch deck for myself. I also need to book some tickets to Mexico, so it's gonna be a major work day and I think I'm gonna end this vlog here. I hope you guys enjoyed it all. I really do appreciate you for being here. I think this could be one of the last vlogs of the new year. Yeah, this is the last vlog of the year. The next one is going to be kind of a recap of my entire year, a little montage. But I appreciate you guys for being here. I know I haven't been consistent this year at all, but I tried to get a head start into my 2024 goal, and that is to post very consistently once a week, you know, every week, and not leave you guys hanging, because I did that a few times this past year and it doesn't feel good for me. I know it doesn't feel good for you. So I'm back and I'm not going anywhere. If you guys want to follow along more up to date with me and see more of my day-to-day life, definitely go follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I post a ton on both of those. And yeah, speak of the freaking devil, my sister. All right, See you guys. Bye.